If you missed out on Hex, which has famously done 10,000x, I have another opportunity for you guys. This is the first multi-chain certificate of deposit. Let's get right into it. Thank you for checking out the channel. Every day we put out a new video about cryptocurrency education, markets, giveaways, and more. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any content. Now, let's go to the moon. DAX is crushing it. A week ago in our video I shared that I'm buying DAX and you should too. It's up 13x from that video from our entry just in 7 days. This is the first multi-chain certificate of deposit. I'm going to go into why I still think there's massive amounts of opportunity that you can make from DAX. It is the first of its kind. It's a multi-chain certificate of deposit. You're getting interest paid daily. There's very low transaction fees and multiply holdings over chain. Let's look at what it's done on the Binance Smart Chain and the AVAX ecosystem. Binance Smart Chain, it's done over 93x, I believe. You can take a look at the chart right here. It's just snapping. Like, look at this. If we look at the daily, you can see that crazy amounts of gains, over 90x on the Binance Smart Chain side. We're going to buy $100 worth and we're going to stake it. I'm going to go into what I think the opportunity is. I don't think it's buying this coin. It's done extremely well. I don't think it's buying the AVAX coin either. I'm going to go into what I think the game plan is right now. So as you can see here, before I share the game plan, let's actually take a look at the AVAX chart. So the AVAX chart, this is what I bought a week ago, and I bought it and it's at a 13x today. It's just exploding in price, and this is not the coin. I mean, there's multiple ways to go about it, but I still think that I have an awesome strategy I want to share with you guys, but this has exploded. So let's go into the strategy. You can see that there, like I mentioned, DAX is a multi-chain, the first multi-chain certificate of deposit, and you can see that they're launching on Polygon. If you look at their past track record and Binance Smart Chain, they slayed. AVAX, it's doing awesome right now. What do you think is going to happen for Polygon? So there's a stake snapshot and it's happening on the January 12th. So to get into Polygon, to get some airdropped DAX on the Polygon network, you will need to stake some DAX, which we're going to do right now. And while we do that, I'll explain the thought process on why I think the Polygon, and then look what's after Pulsechain. With the hype, I think Richard Hart is live right now and I'm recording this opportunity for you guys, but he's live right now talking about Pulsechain and Pulsex. When this launches, this will explode. Just look what happened to the Binance Smart Chain pair and to the AVAX pair. So let's get into actually buying some and staking some. I'm going to go into the actual opportunity. If you stake some DAX right now, you'll be able to get an airdrop for the Polygon DAX. So we're going to do $100 in BUSD. We're going to buy that, and we're going to enable, and we're going to stake. So I think that people are going to rush to buy the DAX on every network to get a larger type of airdrop for the next network. So you can see how the DAX on AVAX is kind of catching up to the one on Binance Smart Chain. And then the one on Matic, I think a lot of buyers will pour in and start staking that as well. There's about 1,500 stakers, I believe. The average stake is about 5 years right now. So we just bought our DAX. Let's go ahead and stake that. Let's go back to the front page. You can see right here, we'll go to stake and let's connect our wallet. And let's check the amount of DAX that we got. Tap here for max. And then you can see select the date for staking. So I want to do let's just do for a month. Let's stake this. Is there a way to select the type of stake? I mean, okay, 30-day stake. Let's do a longer stake. Let's just do a year. This is 61 days. Screw it, let's do a year. Oh, I think I'm skipping by year, but I'm not. Okay, awesome. 398 days. We're going to stake this right here. Awesome, staking our DAX. So now I should be able to get the airdrop for the Polygon DAX that's coming up right now. So let's just make sure that our stake is good to go. You can see our projected payout from staking that for 398 days. And the strategy here, the thing that I'm focusing on is the launch of Polygon right here. Yeah, I can stake some DAX on Binance Smart Chain and I can stake it on AVAX and earn some rewards long term. We can try and mimic Hex, which has done 10,000x, because this has only done 95x on Binance Smart Chain and I think like a 30x on AVAX. So if it does reach anywhere to that 10,000x, we're still in very early. Let's look at some of the information right here. You can check the price, the active stakes. I think it's actually near 1,500, the total amount of coins staked, and then some penalties. So let's look at some of the FAQ. What does DAX really do? DAX is a store of value coin. None of the fancy stuff like Ether, NFT, governance coins. DAX is the same camp as Bitcoin and Hex. They're both store of value. The way Bitcoin gains value is through adoption. Same thing with Hex. The difference is that Bitcoin is a proof of work. DAX is a proof of weight. This means that DAX rewards go to those who promise to stake, and it rewards them exponentially more as it increases. The last bit is important because when you stake, you take coins out of circulation, and this contributes to supply shock in turn, growing the value of the coin. You can see the effect of this on the chart of Hex. We might as well look at the chart of Hex right here, and you can see like it's famously done 10,000x. What's his name? Richard Hart raves, he's famously known for that as well. You can see this from the bottom all the way to the top, just crazy amounts of gains. DAX had a sacrifice phase as well, but now you just have to stake to go to get the Polygon airdrop. So if you don't want to stake and you just kind of want to snipe the listing, I think that is a solid strategy. So this is some of the stuff that DAX offers: 20% base interest, bonus for longer stakes, no hidden fees, and 3% deflation on early stakes, no admin keys, this is huge, no admin keys, no backdoor access, locked liquidity, single coin, no share coins, early on stake penalties, early on stake benefits, current stakers. So you guys could look deeper into that. I've already pulled a 13x on the AVAX network, and I expect it to keep going until the Polygon network comes. Maybe these will, kind of peg for one in terms of pricing, and then maybe Polygon will catch up as well. I'm very excited for the Pulsechain release. So let's just take a look at these charts again. DAX, Binance Smart Chain, you can see it exploded. Like, just look at this chart. It exploded, and then so these are very popular coins, especially with, I think, Pulsechain and Pulsex coming right now. These certificate deposit coins are becoming very, very popular. Also, I want to mention that the team is Docs. This is the founder right here. He did an AMA yesterday, I believe. You can check that out as well. I'll link that. But just taking a look at both of those charts, that was the Binance Smart Chain chart, and then this is the AVAX chart, both sitting at very crazy multiples. So when the Polygon DAX releases, you'll definitely want to get in as early as possible. It's very volatile because obviously they're brand new coins, and you want to make sure you don't FOMO in as much as possible or go all in. I put in $1,000, and I'll put in 1,000 or 2 in Polygon as well, and in the Pulse chain, because if you're expecting these to go 10, 50, 100x, you don't ever need to bet the farm. You're just putting $1,000, and then it multiplies. It's a lot of money if it goes 100x. or 500x, that's 500, $500,000. So you never need to bet the farm. Don't FOMO in. The track record of DAX on Binance Smart Chain and AVAX chain has been crazy. The community's growing for DAX. You can join their socials. I think it's, yeah, right here, Telegram, Twitter. They're growing. The interest, like the popularity of these types of coins, certificate of deposit coins, are growing. This is a multi-chain, I think the first of its kind, and then you have Pulsechain and Pulsex launching. So I think just the hype of all this together, this is kind of like the perfect timing. Polygon, January 12th, that's like 15 days. We'll be watching for this. Maybe now, because of my stake, I'll get some airdropped, and then I'll definitely be buying some when it launches on Polygon. I believe Uniswap has you can trade on Uniswap with Polygon on the Polygon network, so that's probably where I'll be buying it, and I'll be looking out for the contract. So if you guys have any questions, post below. In the next day or two, it's the Pulsex sack. I'll be sacking live. I'll be making a live tutorial, so that'll be fun, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions, post below, hit the subscribe button, and enjoy the rest of the night.